Today, more than 16 million children in this country don't have enough to eat. At the same time, childhood obesity rates have tripled over the past 30 years. Something's wrong with this picture.
We are going to talk about a serious problem happening all over America, which is impacting people we all know. The problem is childhood obesity, and it has many parents, teachers, and lawmakers worried. This is something that needs to be stopped, and Michelle Obama's Let's Move initiative is dedicated to solving challenges of childhood obesity. This program aims at giving helpful information and fostering environments that help support healthy choices, providing healthier foods in schools, ensuring that every family has access to healthy, affordable food, and helping kids become more physically active.
Childhood obesity. What are the most important ones and why?
I think one of the most important ones are children not leading a very active lifestyle. I think we, with video games and with computers and things like that, we tend to sit around a lot more than we did, say, when I was your age. And so I think that is a big factor, is getting kids out and getting kids moving. The other thing that I think is a big factor is we have a lot of processed foods. We have a lot of foods that are high in sugar and salt and fat, and all of that contributes to obesity. And until we present kids with different choices that are still good choices but healthy choices, I think childhood obesity is still going to remain a problem.
In your experience, what changes have you noticed in the cafeteria lunch program?
In the cafeteria lunch program, one of the things that I noticed is that they are trying to promote healthier choices. And they have things like you have to take a serving of vegetables. They have things like baked snacks instead of fried snacks. But I think we have to realize, until we're getting kids consistently across the board to make healthy choices, the baked chips aren't really going to do it, because it still has the carbs in it, it still has the salt, it still has the sugar. So we need to make sure that across the board we're promoting healthier choices in every meal choice, instead of just a few little pockets of food that we serve kids.
As you can see on the chart, childhood obesity is trending up. From 1963 to 2002, obesity in kids ages 6 to 19 has risen to about 4% of the population, from 4% of the population to nearly 16%, and the numbers continually go up. It is easy to cause but very hard to prevent. There are many things that can cause childhood obesity, but poor eating habits are a large part of the problem. In schools, most still offer sugary drinks and less healthy foods. Vending machines, fundraising events, school parties, and sporting events are all places kids are eating unhealthy.
Childhood obesity is a problem at this school.
At this school, considering it's a problem as a whole in America, that probably it is somewhat of an issue at Coleraine Middle. At a glance, I see a lot of you guys active in class a lot, and a lot of the kids who don't want to be in gym just get out of it. And so that, I see more of you guys who like to be active than the others, so.
That's all the question.
Outside of school, our world seems to revolve around fast foods, especially for lower income households. Foods low in nutritional value and high in fats, sugars, and salt dominate our society. Snacking is another major culprit. New research shows that American children are snacking more than ever before, sometimes almost continuously throughout the day, accounting for up to 27% of their daily caloric intake. Between 1977 and 2006, children increased their caloric intake from snacks by an average of 168 calories a day, up to a total of 586 calories. The largest increase was found in children aged 2 to 6, who consumed an extra 181 snack calories per day compared to the 2 decades earlier. As kids, we need to change what and how we are eating.
Many schools from one end of the country to the other, and we've seen the magic, both the relationship they have with the students in those schools, but the fact that they produce these healthy meals on relatively small amounts of money for the actual food product itself.
But there are new dietary guidelines coming down the pipeline. What are they? What are they going to be?
Well, every 5 years, the federal government, through the Department of Agriculture and the Department of Health and Human Services, promulgates something called the Dietary Guidelines for all Americans. All of us are sort of guided and should be guided by that. Lower fat and more whole grains in our diet. Well,
Exercise is another major factor with childhood obesity. Most kids fall short of the 2008 physical activity guidelines for Americans. Recommendation of at least 60 minutes of aerobic physical activity each day. In school, they're supposed to go to gym class and exercise, but not every kid gets to do that for an hour a day, every day. Daily, quality physical education in school can help students meet the guidelines. However, in 2009, only 33% attended physical education classes.
Technology is connected to childhood obesity as well. The average child spends approximately 4 hours each day watching TV. America is surely connected as never before, and with that comes side effects. Our video gaming, cell phones, video streaming, and a wide variety of entertainment options is making our kids move less and sit more.
We need to get up and dance!